Christmas is the season of spices and rum and raisins. Today, we are going to do a nice and moist rum and raisin bundt cake from the Food and Flavors kitchens. It's a very easy and a classic recipe which gives emphasis to the method of preparation. How to make a cake nice and moist and a fluffy pound cake recipe, that which we are going to follow. First, we'll get started with sieving the flour with the baking powder. Do it a couple of times, and I would also prefer adding a touch of vanilla powder to it just to give a nice aroma. So I'm going to add all of it and sieve it a couple of times, after which and about 120 to 150 grams of raisins that are soaked in rum. I've soaked my raisins for about 2 months now and it's nice and plump. So we are going to be fluffing up the butter. Beat the butter till it fluffs up. Add dark brown sugar, 250 grams at a steady pace, and make sure that it is in a medium speed so that the butter and the sugar creams quite well. After that, add the eggs. At this point, add the eggs one at a time. Once you finish adding the eggs and the mixture is nice and fluffy, add the sifted flour along with the vanilla powder and the baking powder. Just give it a quick whip and stop it. The raisins, add a touch of flour to it. This will make the raisins not to sink to the bottom of the cake. The raisins will be spread, the rum soaked raisins will be spread all around. So you add the raisins right at the end, give it one quick paddle and then stop it. You take a bundt mold, grease the mold generously with butter and add the mixture into the cake. At this time, make sure that you only fill about 3/4 of the mold so that you have enough space when the cake bakes, so that the cake will look very nice. A bundt cake should look nice and plump. So bake it at around 180 Celsius. In the meanwhile, I'm giving this cake an Indian twist, thandai. We are going to make a thandai frosting. Thandai is nothing but milk. You just take about half a cup of milk in a pan, add a few strands of saffron, say about 8 to 10 strands of saffron, a little bit of cardamom powder and some sugar, and about 3/4 cup of almond powder. Whisk it to a smooth mixture. Use icing sugar for the frosting and then keep it ready. Once the cake is baked, make sure you pierce cake tester or a skewer into the cake, and as it comes out clean, it means that the cake is baked perfectly. Rest the cake for about 10 to 15 minutes till it becomes warm. Unmold it just by giving it a little twist and then pour the warm thandai frosting on top of rum and raisin bundt cake. A classic and simple way to celebrate Christmas. Merry Christmas from the kitchens of Food and Flavors.